looks like a very nice evening. I met the Chopard family, especially Caroline Chopard, in Gstaad, where we go for New Year's every year, and they're lovely people. So I'm very happy to be here.
Are you like an accessory person? How often do you like to wear watches?
I love watches. I love watches. I have a few, and yes, yeah, it's a beautiful accessory. Men can't have too many accessories. I think dark glasses and watches is something I'm fond of.
Anything like any particular type of watches do you like? And
well, I like all kinds of watches. I like sporty watches. I like beautiful watches, dress watches, leather straps, tough watches. I think Chopard's an amazing brand because it's across. Sometimes it's got a vibe of jewelry to it, but also it's got a strong racing kind of influence, for the guys. So if you have a strap made of rubber like a tire, and the Milli Miglia race is an association of theirs also. So it's a very cool brand.
Well, जो Chopard है, जो आपको जैसे पता है, this is a very elegant, timeless piece, and this new piece जब ये release कर रहे थे और launch कर रहे थे, then they sort of wanted me to launch it. तो मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि इतने अच्छे brand से जो I think every girl's dream, and इतना अच्छा high-end jewelry piece of a watch is I think every girl's dream. I'm just so happy to be here and to be a part of this lovely evening.
Okay, ma'am, what is the one thing you like the most about the watch?
Diamonds. And there's a pinkish hue to them, which is बहुत ही अच्छा है. Rose gold है इसका color, बहुत ही unusual है. और actually क्योंकि आज launch हुआ है तो इसका photo कहीं भी किसी ने नहीं देखा था, और जब मुझे कहा था कि आपको ये watch launch करना है तो मुझे पता नहीं था कि मैं क्या पहनूं, because I didn't know what is the language of the design. Is it masculine? Is it goth? Is it delicate, feminine? I didn't know. मुझे कुछ पता नहीं था. I chose this pink dress और ये इससे match करता है, so I'm very happy. शायद आप लोगों को ये अजीब सी बेवकूफ़ सी चीज़ लगे, लेकिन मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई.
I'm a huge fan of Chopard, and we all know it's like one of the most, one of the biggest privileges just to be, to honor and to grace their occasion. So yeah, and I've been following them ever since I was a little girl. I always feel like Chopard was made, just for princesses. So when you actually get to wear their stuff and be part of events like this, you actually do feel like a princess.
Well, firstly, I'm really happy to be part of the 25 celebration of Chopard. I love Chopard. In fact, I even said that my first watch that I ever bought for myself when I started working was a Chopard. So I'm really very, there's a certain sentimental value where Chopard watch is concerned, and I'm really glad that I can be part of today.
Do you often wear watches, and is it one of your favorite accessories, or it depends on you? How is it?
Well, for me, I think a watch completes your entire look. I think sometimes you don't really need any jewelry. I think a watch is a perfect it's a timeless piece of jewelry. So yes, I think it kind of completes your look. Well, I actually like the Happy Diamonds. I really do. I think that's one of the most classic, and I also really like the Chopard jewelry that they have. So yeah, that's my all-time favorite Chopard watch. I have a very deep connection actually with Chopard, and सिर्फ बोलने के लिए नहीं बोल रही हूँ, but the first watch that I bought for myself after I could afford it was a Happy Sport watch, and I still have it with me, and yeah, so I have very nostalgic memories with Chopard.
What is the part of an accessory? So how addicted are you to the watch, especially to the watch?
It's a necessity. It's not just a luxury, for me. So I love my watches, and I collect them, and everything from tourbillons to whatever. But Chopard will always have a very special place, like I mentioned before.
Chopard is an iconic brand, and ever since I was a young girl, I've always loved their designs. There's always something unique, but also for a woman, there's something always a little whimsical in their watches, and it's always lovely to wear one of the Chopard timepieces on your wrist. It always makes you feel special.
Okay, the watch is a part of an accessory, and how are you addicted to the accessory, especially to the watch?
I love watches. It's a huge passion of mine, and sometimes a beautiful watch can just be like a piece of jewelry. So, if it has a little bit of diamonds or something on it, you don't really even need to accessorize that much. So that's particularly what I like about my Chopard watch.
I'm a huge Chopard fan, not because of the event today, but ever since I've been a kid, I've absolutely adored the brand. As a teenager, it was really aspirational to have happy diamonds, these floating diamonds, which was a whole new concept. And I remember getting my first necklace when I was 16 from my mom, and I still have it, and it's really precious to me. And after that, I bought a couple of watches when I started earning money, and it felt really good, and I love them. So I think it's a very elegant brand. It's the perfect combination between chic and fun and elegant. And so I'm really excited to be here. I think the brand is forever doing something new, and I'm really excited to see what the event is inside today. The thing is, I'm somebody who's really values time a lot. And I know most of us nowadays carry mobile phones and we check the time on that all the time, but I'm somebody who loves to wear a good watch. I don't buy lots and lots of watches. I try and buy a few nice watches. And this is incredibly special. This is absolutely beautiful. So when you have watches like this, you feel very blessed and very special. So yeah, I think watches can also be a beautiful piece of jewelry. They're also important if you value time like me, and this is even more than jewelry and a timekeeper. It's just precious.
Well, firstly, I think Chopard makes the most beautiful, unique, different watches with floating diamonds in the dial. I'm a fan. I have a happy sport, and I have a watch which I'm flaunting right now and showing to all of you, the Du Dumont, which is a very, very special watch. So I'm here for a 25th anniversary celebration, and I'm here to celebrate one of the most beautiful watchmakers in the world.
Okay, what is the one thing you like the most about this watch?
What's not to like about this watch? Tell me. When you wear a watch like this, then you don't wear any other jewelry. You can wear the simplest of clothes because I think this kind of watch dresses up anything and everything that you can wear.
Well, I'm wearing one, and it's an exquisite watch. It's a timeless company, and I just want to congratulate them for their milestones that they've reached.
Okay, what is the part of an accessory? How addictive especially to the watches?
Well, when you put these many diamonds on a watch, it definitely becomes jewelry for a woman rather than an accessory. And it's a great investment. It's excellent. It's something you can give your kids. And I believe Chopard is that kind of watch that you actually pass down.